Hello, group pile one, and welcome to this pick a card reading. We're going to go a little bit more detailed into a specific question, which is, should you stay or should you go? So is it time to move on? Is it time to change gears and to just kind of see what sort of answers and guidance that our guides and spirit helpers want to give us today? And I'm very excited because I feel in this time we're going through quite a bit of change, and a lot of us are going through some confusion and chaos. And so I really wanted to do a reading that could help bring you some clarity. And we're going to set that intention right at the beginning of this reading that whatever answers you need come forward and hopefully give you the guidance that you need to make the changes and decisions that are coming forward for you. So with that in mind, I have pre-shuffled a few cards for us and chosen for you guys this beautiful clear quartz crystal, which was really calling me for you guys specifically in group one. And a little bit about clear quartz. This crystal is super potent. It's known as the master healer of crystals, and it's really known to help magnify energies. So it's amazing to actually use in conjunction with other crystals to help magnify their properties and healing. So it's one of the most popular and amazing crystals to use for really many different benefits. But what I'm also kind of getting here for you guys with this crystal is the message of clarity. So with the clear crystal, you know, it's really giving me that message of clarity, healing, and clearing. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So let's keep that in mind as we move through our messages, okay? So we're going to put that one right there and let's dive in. I'm going to show you guys what cards I have pre-shuffled for you. This beautiful herbal deck. I've been really feeling called to herbs lately, and so I felt this was really appropriate. So what we have for you guys in group one is the herb eucalyptus. So eucalyptus is a very functional herb, especially when it comes to respiratory issues, clearing, once again, giving, a lot of people diffuse the eucalyptus oil to help clear their nasal passages. It's very antiseptic. It's amazing for any sort of lung or bronchial issues. And so it's even helpful for colds, flus, and sore throats. So with that, it's an amazing versatile herb, and this is something you might be actually called to use in your healing practice to help with certain physical ailments as well. But I'm really feeling for more of the spiritual aspects and emotional healing aspects of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is amazing in those aspects for helping with soothing, calming, and releasing kind of anxiety and stress. And it's really helpful for those of us who are going through a lot of change. So it's one of those herbs that can be incredibly versatile, but that's the healing benefits of eucalyptus. And you can kind of see the leaves pictured on this beautiful card. So we're going to keep that in mind, our beautiful healing eucalyptus plant, okay? From there, we're going to see what else that came forward for you. So we have nettle, action, okay? We also have pictured the snake. So a lot of change, transformation for you guys, for sure. We also have lavender, the weaver. Wow, what a fabulous card. Okay, so I'm going to just keep pulling cards and we will bring all this together for you. And we have ashwagandha, purpose. Wow, can't help but notice how you have a lot of anti-stress herbs coming up, and even roots. So ashwagandha is a root that's become quite popular recently to help with stress and support of your adrenal glands, your fight or flight response. And lavender, of course, has always been known as that herb to use for peace, for calming, relaxation. So a lot of stress I feel coming from you guys in group 1. So let's see what else we need to know. So should group 1 stay or go? What are the messages that our guides have for group 1, please? 2. Okay, super funny. I just took a huge breath and we have the breathe card. Yep, okay. And the number 22. And we have strength, number 46. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to grab a few more cards. I want to grab you some straightforward answers here, so we're going to get as much clarity as we can. Okay, that was a lot, so we're going to just reshuffle. Group 1, what clarity do they need? Wow, okay, those flipped out. We have 2. Name all the things you love. And what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Okay, I'm going to cut the deck with this guy. Am I apologizing for my truth? Ooh, that is a good one. Okay, so I am going to just do some maneuvering. Okay, let's get some more information. Oops. Your purpose is joy. Cut the deck on this guy as well. Spruce up your nest. I'm actually going to move this guy out of the way so I have more room. Okay. And I'm going to pull you a couple more decks just to get some more clarity here for you. Group 1, stay or go? What advice? Ooh, we have maturity. Okay. The garden. Ooh, yes, definitely. Very apt with all the herbs that we are pulling today. And let's grab you a chakra card, and then we'll grab you an angel card. Wow, okay, these 2 flew out as well. So we have sacral chakra here, and we have be still and connect with all your senses. Tap into the deep ocean of resources within you and play with your sensuality and creativity. Explore and indulge in life's pleasures. Go ahead, follow your creative impulses. You are a magnificent creation. Ooh. Okay, and then we have unity. So this is the 3rd eye chakra here. I see the unity and harmony within the polarities that I am experiencing and choose to align with the center point of balance, harmony, and love for one and all. I am open to seeing with fresh eyes a more balanced perspective. The truth of this matter lies in between the polarities in which I am resonating. I unite. Okay, let's just move things around. Okay, I just want to make sure I have enough room for all of your cards. Okay, one more deck here. I just have to grab it out. So bear with me. I was really feeling the chakra cards for you guys, so we're going to do that. A lot of balancing, I'm hearing, is the word. Okay, ooh. So we have 2. We have soul healing and psychic development. So this is the soul star chakra here, okay? And the 3rd eye chakra again is highlighted. So very strong spiritual energies coming forward for you. Okay, so let's pop these guys here. Oh boy, I've just ruined my beautiful little setup, but that's okay. we will go with it. Okay, my friends. So last but not least, we have to pull you an angel number. And of course, I guess I'm a little ill prepared. I'm gonna grab my book. Okay, so let's pull you guys an angel number for group 1, please. Stay or go. 829. The next step on your journey involves you connecting to the voices and messages of the powerful female saints, deities, and masters of the past. They are with you now. Be their voice in the world. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, so we're going to bookmark this guy with a surprise card. Okay, so for you guys in group 1, we're definitely not getting necessarily a very straightforward yes or no. But what I am really hearing is the most important message for you guys is to take a breath, okay? So we had a lot about stress, a lot about healing and bringing yourself to center. So with these calming herbs that are coming forward, there's a need to calm yourself and give yourself the time and space to just be present, okay? Because I'm really hearing you guys are going through a very deep, and I do want to say like personal transition and change in your life. And what I'm really getting for you guys specifically who chose this pile is you are deeper souls. So it's like every decision you make, it becomes personal. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Like you're so deep and you feel things in such a strong way that every decision you make is very important to you and plays a very strong role, because I'm actually hearing a lot of you have this sense of like, is this true to me? Is this within my integrity? Is this in alignment? I see you being very inquisitive. I see you also applying a lot of logic to your emotions. And what they're kind of showing me is sometimes your emotions run away from you. So it's hard. It's like you kind of have to talk yourself down from the emotional high that you get on, or the strength of your emotions, and come back to center, because I'm seeing your emotions are really effective at knocking you. So they're giving me the example of like being triggered. And when you're triggered, it's like your logic just goes out the window and you become in this like knee-jerk reaction and this fight or flight response. And that's what I'm kind of hearing you kind of get in, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself to make decisions and to do it right away. So I'm seeing a little bit of this anticipation, this annoyance as well, and frustration that's highlighted here, where it's like, I just want to have an answer. I just want to know yes or no. But it's like life doesn't always deliver that to you. And what I'm kind of seeing is what you're learning here is this kind of this energy of how to experience life on life's terms, and to accept that sometimes you're not going to have all the answers, but to be at peace wherever you are in whatever phase of your journey. And a lot of times that can frustrate us, because it's like, I can see you are a go-getter. You want to move forward perhaps in a certain direction, and you're feeling perhaps held back, or you're feeling like things are going slower than you want them to. But what I'm really hearing, it's like you're going to get the clarity you need if you just relax. Like the world's not going to crumble and fall apart in one day if you just rest for one day, if you just allow yourself to indulge your senses, to enjoy life, to allow the ebb and flow to come in. And I'm seeing a lot of you needing to remember and reconnect with your true purpose. And we have the purpose card here with the ashwagandha. And what's so cool is we have the polarities of the sun and the moon highlighted on this card. So it's like sometimes we go through periods of darkness and light, but to remember that there always is going to be illumination no matter what phase you're in. You're never fully in the dark. There's always the moon. There's always the sun. And sometimes we have to be in that darkness to really see the light and to really see our path and reconnect with that path. Because I'm seeing a lot of us kind of lose our way a little bit and get so caught up in the emotions and in the roller coaster of what should be that we forget the present moment. And I'm really seeing it's important for us to take charge of our mental health at this time. So we are getting some advice here to name all the things you love, to really start analyzing these shadow parts. What is it that I truly believe in? What's keeping me from joy? What's keeping me from creativity, from pleasure in life? And what's keeping me in this constant loop of fight or flight or state of exhaustion and burnout? Because that's very much what I'm seeing highlighted in the cards. And what's so interesting is we have the garden. So it's like, how can you become like this individual pictured on the card where you can just relax and enjoy and see the beauty of life all around you? Instead of fixating on what stresses there are, it's like, how can you become enthralled with the magic of life? And we actually have a unicorn hidden within the trees there that, at first we might not have seen, we might not have believed is possible. But what I'm really seeing here, it's like, if we take the time to look through the trees, we can actually see the beauty that awaits us, the surprise that might be beyond the bend that we aren't seeing at the moment. And so I'm really hearing, take a look at the blessings that are found in disguise at this time, and take this opportunity to really learn what is coming forward to learn in your situation. So as hard as it might seem, know that you have the inner reserves and strength to move through it. So we have the tiger. Whoops. Wow, I flew that card across the room. Okay, or almost did anyway. So we have the tiger that's highlighted here, and tiger is so much a symbol of power and strength and courage in a lot of ways. And the tiger is a very unique animal. It's got its stripes, it's got its uniqueness, and it's very striking. There's no differentiating a tiger there's always a way to differentiate a tiger from anything. It just stands out so much. And that's what I'm kind of hearing for us is been a challenge, is for us to embrace our stripes. Because no matter how much you might want to fit in right now, it's like you have to recognize that you're not here to do that. You're here to show your stripes. You're here to be unique. And I'm actually seeing us, a lot of this anxiety that we're having at the moment is coming from not fully being in our authenticity. And it's like this frustration of like not being yourself. And I'm seeing this card be calling us out a little bit in this group one, where it's like, okay, it's time to embrace what you are and recognize that you are the tiger, you are strength, you are different, and that's what makes you beautiful, and that's what makes you needed here, is to be all of you. And so I'm really seeing like we need to start loving ourselves and our uniqueness. And so with this name all the things you love card, it's like, are you one of them? Are you on that list? And where are you on the list? Are you at the top or are you at the bottom where it's like, oh yeah, I guess I should name myself, right? So we're really strongly getting this guidance to release anything that is making us feel not accepted. And I'm hearing that that's our own belief systems. So it's like, where have we put in a limiting belief that says we're not accepted, we're not seen, or we can never be? And where have we allowed that belief to poison our day-to-day experience? Because I'm actually seeing a lot of this awareness come in that it's keeping us separate from other people. It's keeping us separate and in a state where we're constantly apart, okay? Now it's very interesting because we have the unity card coming through here, where it's like, where have we forgotten oneness? Where have we forgotten to unify even ourselves with the rest of the universe and with those around us? And what I'm really getting here, it's like, you're someone, you believe in oneness. You're someone, you're like, I would never leave somebody out. I would never want to make anyone feel the way I have, where I felt invisible, or where I've felt unseen. I would never want anyone to be in that position. And yet we ourselves perhaps are putting us there. Perhaps we are treating ourselves like that, or perhaps we're holding a belief that says we don't matter, that we don't count, or other people don't see us. But the fact is, it's like, how can we start changing that belief and going, you know what, actually, I am a part of this universe. I am part of the harmony and love, and I am part of things when I allow myself to be. So it's like, where have we limited our role in the universe? Where have we limited our greatness? And where have we allowed others to limit our greatness? And where have we been putting those constraints and actually contributing to the energies of separation over unity and oneness by the way we view ourselves, our own relationship with self, and where we are acting from? Okay, so are we acting from a space of love for self, or are we acting from a space of separation, and where are we ourselves guilty of cutting ourselves off from our own truth? Okay, so I'm seeing this be part of the friction in your life, because it's like we have this large story that you're separate, that you don't matter, that you will never be seen. And what I'm hearing, it's like, okay, what if that is true? All right. What if your current situation does reflect that? What if people at this moment in time don't see you? What then? How can we change the story? How can we change the belief that's holding us back? And what I'm hearing, it's like, well, how can we share ourselves? How can we start allowing ourselves to be more seen? How can we start owning who we are and stop apologizing for our truth? How can we take the driver's seat in the situation? And how can we seek out people who will see us? Okay, because I am hearing that some people in your life at this time are a little bit toxic. Okay, so I am hearing that, and I'm seeing you're waking up to this, okay? And this might be a factor in your stress as well. But what I'm really getting with this action card, it's like, okay, it's time to not only take action with transforming ourselves and allowing ourselves to be all of who we are and step into purpose, but we're also being encouraged to take action when it comes to relationships that are no longer fulfilling for us, okay? I'm really getting that for you guys here in group 1. And I'm getting it's very important for us to be honest, okay? So if you have to have a conversation with someone, it's like, lay it all out there. Let them know, like, hey, this hasn't been okay how you've treated me. This hasn't been okay. And I feel like this is where I'm at in my journey, and I can't tolerate this anymore. I need to stop tolerating bad treatment. I need to stop entertaining people in my life that make me feel small, that don't see me or appreciate me or value me. And it's time for me to take the action steps necessary to reflect that self-respect I have and reflect the love that I want to have and cultivate for myself. And I'm really getting that this is going to help you feel so much, so good, because it's like you're freeing yourself from these emotions and from the hurt and pain that these relationships and these situations have caused, okay? So very strong message here. You know, it's safe for me to align with my truth. It's safe for me to hold a different perspective, to be different, to step into my purpose and be joyful. So we have this highlight of pleasure and joy here, and this highlight of sprucing up your nest. So getting rid of anything that's no longer needed, sprucing up yourself, making yourself feel good. Okay, that's what I'm really getting here. So you might actually want to start decluttering. You might actually want to start beautifying your home, making yourself feel beautiful, whatever that looks like for you, to start participating in that more. Okay, and I'm just seeing with you changing the energies and taking control and being like, you know what, I deserve joy. I deserve to move forward in my life. I deserve to become the weaver. Okay, so with the creativity in the lavender, which is the weaver card here, I'm really getting, it's like we create the fabric of our life. We get to weave the story. We get to birth the new in our lives. And we have this beautiful confirmation of creativity with the spider web on the left-hand side. So spider is very much the spirit animal of creativity. And so I'm actually getting, you need to express yourself creatively. You need to start co-creating the life you truly want. And I'm really seeing with this card, it's like you are being so supported because we have these beautiful spirit guides. I don't know if you can see that on the card on the very top left. There's a beautiful angel that's serenading this beautiful individual moving forward. And so it's like, how can we start weaving that life that we want and create that reality and know we're supported, know we're not alone? So very much a beautiful energy to not give up, but keep moving forward and release whatever it is that's not serving you. So these beliefs that you're not good, these beliefs that say no one will see you or recognize you, okay? Because I'm hearing we need to start recognizing ourselves, okay? So with that comes this energy of maturity, okay? So a beautiful side note here, we see somebody writing and spirit kind of guiding, right? So perhaps you need to creatively express yourself through writing, through poetry, through, you know, any sort of maybe even automatic writing, getting the solutions and answers you need. Hearing that is a beautiful side message for you. But knowing you're guided, okay? So we have a beautiful confirmation there. And we're seeing such a beautiful maturity that comes from this journey, okay? Because I'm hearing some of you are like, why did I have to experience this? Why did I have to go through all of this pain and feeling of not being enough and unappreciated, undervalued? And it's like painful, and I'm not taking away from that pain. That's very hurtful when we feel that way. But what I'm really hearing here, it's like, but don't miss out on all the valuable lessons you've learned on the way, and how this has helped you illuminate yourself to patterns that you are perhaps guilty of. So it's like, if we're not feeling appreciated by others, where are we not appreciating ourselves? How can we use the sacred mirror to see where we need to course correct, okay? So it's like, how can I remove this from my life and end that cycle? And from there, we have soul healing, like so much growth and evolution that takes place just from changing our perspectives and healing this story, okay? Because I'm really hearing this has been a big story for you, and perhaps a huge cycle that you're now having this opportunity to cut off and clear, okay? So we're getting a lot of deep healing being recognized here. So absolutely beautiful. And from there, this psychic development, so seeing things from a different viewpoint, okay? So beautiful chakra, the third eye, because it's all about our intuition. It's all about trust as well. So trusting our gifts, trusting the universe, seeing past things that perhaps were in a haze before. So seeing past illusions, seeing past the lies or limiting beliefs that we've had. And I'm really getting here, this helps us grow exponentially, not only spiritually, but just in our own personal development. Okay, so I'm seeing these two cards, the psychic development and the maturity cards, really go hand in hand here with helping us advance. Okay, and when we start taking control of our stress, and when we start, working from that space of like, okay, maybe I have some things I need to release, and maybe there's some course corrections I need to do, but we're going gently, and we're allowing ourselves to keep that goal in mind of keeping the experience magical, keeping the experience peaceful, and enjoying the fruits of your labor, okay? Because I'm really seeing with the garden here, it's like that's what she's doing. She's enjoying all the blooms that are there. So trust that your life is blooming, okay? Trust that things are happening for your highest good, group 1, okay? Recognize that not everything is going to be doom and gloom. We're going to have some really beautiful blessings that come from shifting out of this cycle. And it's like, imagine what you're going to do when you do feel fully yourself and unapologetic about it. How is that going to change your life when you start valuing yourself, enjoying life, and taking that initiative and letting go of these old stories that are holding you stuck in this past pattern, okay? So really seeing that. So really hearing, make sure you're weighing the pros and cons of your decisions, and to take your time, and to also recognize what's the cost, okay? So what I'm really hearing, it's like, if there's anything that costs your peace, if there's anything that costs your mental health and well-being, then really evaluate its worth in your life, okay? And that goes for relationships as well. What is the cost? Because sometimes we stick things out, and sometimes we hold on to things way past their due because of the people we are. Perhaps we're very loving, perhaps we're very empathic, perhaps we feel others need us, but it's like, at what cost? So I'm also hearing, as a side note for you guys in group 1, you might be taking on and shouldering too much personal responsibility for other people's emotions and feelings. And to understand that it's safe for you now to cut off this burden, okay? And with that, I'm really hearing things will change. Your mental health will improve the less you focus on how your actions affect others, and be more mindful of yourself, okay? And of course, within reason, we always want to be mindful of our actions and be loving in our actions, but I'm really hearing you've really sabotaged your own growth because of your love for other people and that responsibility for their emotions and their reactions to you. Okay, so let's pull a couple more cards before we end here. Ooh, okay, interesting. So we have expression and surrender. So expression, express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Yes, so it's like, where do we need to express how we feel? If you've been feeling taken advantage of, if you've been feeling not appreciated, it's time to express that. It's time to let it all out and say it as it is. And that frees yourself. Okay, so that clears the throat chakra. And so interesting how we had the eucalyptus, which is about soothing even the sore throat, soothing the respiratory, which is all linked with the heart. And the throat, of course, is the throat chakra. So it's like, how can we start utilizing even those herbs? So if you've been having issues physically there, where do we need to use our voice? Okay, so surrender, remain positive about the future of our planet, for it is all part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all that is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. So yes, they're showing me this stress of this decision of stay or go is actually causing a lot of undue stress for you. So it's time to let it go. It's time to trust in the universe, and it's time to accept things as they are sometimes, because I'm hearing some of us can be a little too altruistic, where it's like you want to see the best case and you want to see the best in others, but sometimes we have to take stock of the actions, okay? So yeah, you've been too kind. That's what I'm hearing. You've been too kind to some of the people in your life, and it's made you feel taken for granted. It's made you feel unnoticed. And it's made you feel like the doormat. That's what I'm really hearing. So it's like, okay, how can I actually see that these people's actions are speaking to me, and where I stand with these individuals in my life? And how can I forgive them, let it go, and move forward in a direction that's good for me, but make sure I clear all this hurt that I'm feeling inside, all of this stress, whatever it is that I need to say, so I can be honest and love myself effectively and stop apologizing for how I feel. Okay, because I'm hearing you're going to be tempted to do that. Do not apologize. Do not apologize for saying how you feel. Okay, very important message. So let's see our surprise card, and let's review our angel numbers. So we have the pause card. And let's do that angel number. So the next step of your journey involves you connecting with the voices and messages of the powerful female saints, deities, and masters of the past. They are with you now. Be their voice in the world. Ooh, yeah. So I'm really getting the vibe that your voice is very powerful, and that you need to connect with these female deities and saints, because they are going to help embolden you. They're going to help you use your voice. And because of traditionally through history, women have been so suppressed, women haven't been allowed to have a voice, really connect with the feminine energies, because I'm hearing they are ready to be heard. The world is ready to finally hear that voice. And so they will help embolden you. Okay. So let's read this pause card. If you are feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressured to act immediately, it's probably a sign that that isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along, and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Beautiful. So yeah, allow yourself to take the time to really weigh the pros and cons of this decision. Take your time, and I'm really hearing just allow yourself to let it go for some time. So surrender it, get back into the ebb and flow of life. Allow yourself to really drop into this space of love, of authenticity, of enjoying life. And that's going to help you come from that place of truth. Okay, so whatever decision you make, you'll then be acting from that space. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. That's all I have for you guys in group 1. If you did, please let me know down below. Have a beautiful and blessed day, my friends. Bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading. I am very excited to dive into this reading today. We're looking for some specific messages from our guides on should you stay or should you go? So getting some further clarity in some decisions, and hopefully getting you guys some extra guidance if you are in the midst of making some changes in your life and unsure of how to move forward. So we are going to start with our beautiful herbalism and plant cards. So you guys chose this beautiful second card here, which features the arnica flower. And then this message is for you, my friends. So to learn a little bit more about arnica, arnica is an amazing healing plant and is really widely used and well known for treating bruises and injuries, especially with muscle and joint pain as well. And it really is well known for, coming in a gel or a homeopathic remedy, and really can help speed up the healing process. So there's many different ways of using it, but it's absolutely unbelievable for speeding up that healing process. So we're going to keep that in mind with your reading today. So we're going to keep our arnica plant. I'm going to turn it this way because it's just so pretty there for us. So keeping in mind the healing benefits of arnica. Okay, so we're going to keep that in mind for our reading today. And I'm going to use one of my newer decks here too, the Herbal Astrology deck. Just been feeling those herbs lately, so I've really been obsessing with new decks with this as well. Okay, so we have Blue Lotus, Intuition. Wow, look at that chalice, like the Holy Grail in the center. Really beautiful. Okay, so we're going to put that up front here as well. Intuition, arnica. Okay. Ooh, sorry, now I'm just knocking all the cards over. Okay, let's try this again here. See if it'll stay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to grab you some chakra cards. So group 2, should they stay or should they go? What do they need to know for moving forward or staying where they are in their current situation? Okay, we have the Forgiveness card with the feature of the heart chakra. 1 and 9, so 19. So on their own, 1 is very symbolic of new beginnings, and 9 is closing off chapters, so closing off things, closure. So that's also very telling for you guys. Okay. Ooh, resolving conflict. Wow. Okay, getting some good advice here. I'm loving this. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're going to take this top one that kind of fell out. There was a bunch. So we have, whoops. My goodness, come here, little card, or big card rather. Courage. I have the strength, courage, and willpower to face my fears and see my desires, dreams, and goals through to completion. I release the need to be anything other than who I am in order to succeed. I believe in myself and have the courage to fail and succeed. I am possible. Okay, just trying to see what other cards I want. Yes, okay, we're gonna grab this deck. A little bit more detail, Spirit, please. Should they stay or should they go? Ooh, offer up your love. Should they stay or go? Slow down. Something bigger is on the way. Ooh. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one just flew out as well. And of course, forgiveness heals. Wow. Okay, we're getting this strong message for you guys in group 2 of forgiving. Okay, so let's grab you a guardian angel card. Ooh, okay. Come on. Ooh, there's a lot want to come out here. Aw, okay, feeling some angel energies right away when I pulled this deck. So guilt, you do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there is neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Whew, that brought up all the feels. Okay. Wow, that's very powerful. Okay. I'm missing something. Yes. Okay. Group 2. Stay or go. What do they need to know? How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Ooh, yes. Woo! Okay, once again, a lot, but this top one kind of flew out. So we're going to check it out. Where am I called to use my voice right now? Ooh, this is a theme, guys. This is a big theme. Using our voice this month, okay? Wow. All right. Lots of energies. Okay. I just want to get as much info as possible for you guys. Give back. Mental repetition. Yes. Okay. And we're going to grab you guys one more deck up top here. It's good to feel good. Okay, perfect. Lots of greens. So big emphasis on your heart. Okay, you might have been drawn to group pile 1 as well. Okay, so if you were, you may want to circle back and hear those messages as well. Okay, but I am going to channel what's coming through here anyway. So similar message to group 1 here for you guys. So strong feeling of almost this emotion of being taken for granted, feeling hurt, feeling slighted, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like people don't value you or see you. And this has caused a lot of pain and suffering in your life. I'm talking a big wound here. Okay, so you guys might have carried this wound since you can really remember. Maybe you've always felt unseen, unheard, unvalued. And I am hearing for some of you, this has been a wound that has actually persisted over many past lives for you. And so if this is something you've just always felt a part of you, I'm hearing a lot of that is why. It's like you were birthed in with this wound of not feeling seen for who you are. And very similar to group 1, I feel like you guys are souls who feel things very deeply and are very sensitive. It's like, and you read into things. So I'm seeing because of that, you have really taken a lot personally in your human experience. And as much as you are a lover and you are a giver and you are this beautiful soul who on the surface forgives everybody, there's been all these strikes against your heart. And honestly, it's very hurt. Your heart is very hurt. Group 2, like it's hard for me to even take a full breath because it's like it's so weighed down. It's so heavy with all of these things that you've collected throughout your lifetime, all of these hurts, all of these emotions and feelings, and you just stuff them down. I just see you collecting them like these experiences, and you just fold them into your heart and lock them away and throw away the key because it's like, well, I need to be the better person. I need to, let this go. And then because of that, you bypass how you really feel. And the thing is your emotions aren't going to be logical. And sometimes we have a hard time really recognizing that because it's like, well, I know I should be the better person, right? So it's like, well, I'm just going to ignore the emotion and stuff it down and make it quiet. But the thing is, the emotion is going, hey, no matter how much you try to ignore me, no matter how much you try to deny that I exist, the truth is I do. No matter how much you try to deny, this is true. How you feel is true. And how you feel matters, okay? Because I'm really hearing that for a long time, you felt that your feelings didn't matter. And you've dealt with a lot of individuals who have taken advantage of you, group 2, big time. And I'm really hearing like you've shouldered huge burdens for other people and you felt like it was never valued or appreciated. And it's like you're at a point where you're just over it. You're over it. You're like, I am so mad. I am so angry. I am so worn down. I'm exhausted of trying to carry the load for everybody. And I'm sick of feeling like I don't get to ever have enjoyment or love or happiness in my life because I'm so beat up from the past or so beat up from how other people treat me. And they're showing me someone being kicked while they're down. So this might be you at the moment. You might have endured some bad treatment. And I'm really sorry, group 2. I am so sorry for you that you've had to have this experience because nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be kicked while they're down, and not everybody deserves to be seen, okay? And I'm so sorry that this has not been your experience. And like, I feel you. I feel your energies in this moment. And it hurts me that someone has hurt you because I can feel that you are such a sweet soul and you just want the best for everybody. Like, they're showing me like this innocent child, and you're so pure of heart and you're so well-intentioned and you just want to love everybody. And it's really hard when you just can't seem to get that love in return. But I'm hearing that that's what makes you special, is the gravity of your love, group 2. Like, it actually makes me emotional because it's so pure. And that's a real rare thing in this world. Your purity is to be valued, okay? And I'm hearing a lot of people don't know how to value it. They don't know how to see it or react when they actually receive unconditional love. And I'm actually seeing a lot of people push you away in their lives because they don't feel deserving of your love. And it's hurt a lot of people when you have moved on in your life. Okay, so I am hearing that a lot of people regret how they've treated you. Okay, so please know that. Like, I'm seeing at least 2 souls come forward here, and they're very hurt over it. They're very hurt that they hurt you or how things happened. So take what resonates here, but there are souls coming forward that are grieving you and haven't fully grieved the loss of you because they recognized too late how special you were and what they had. Okay, so I'm getting this for, it feels very family, it feels very close energy. So this person did feel that energy with you, and maybe you felt that way as well. But there's this commendation here from your guides that is saying, good for you for now moving forward, okay? So in your current situation and scenario, now this is going to be different for all of you, I am hearing that it's time to move forward in love, okay? So I know sometimes we can get these vague answers and it's not perhaps the answer we're looking for. Perhaps when you approach this reading, you had a specific scenario in mind. But what I'm really getting is, yes, move forward in love, okay? So for you, I'm seeing less of a specific like job or, relationship, but more in moving forward in your heart healing, okay? Because it's time for you to have life be about you, okay? So I'm truly getting from this reading is it's time for you to embrace all of who you are and to take the forward steps to truly give yourself what you deserve, okay? Because once again, I have seen you be denied a lot by people, but you were looking externally from yourself for that love, for that even commendation, appreciation. But what I'm really hearing your lesson is, and I'm seeing come forward for you, is learning to now offer that to yourself, okay? So I'm seeing two scenarios present. This reading is very relationship based, okay? So I'm predominantly seeing that here. But with the offer your love card, I'm seeing two scenarios arise. So one where you're offering peace, where it's like, okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to give you the gift of forgiveness, which is really the gift you give yourself, okay? But then I'm also seeing the scenario of you finally giving yourself the love you deserve. And if this is an individual that you're in a conflict with, what I'm really hearing is getting a better understanding of what forgiveness really means for you. Because sometimes we have a very linear way of thinking of forgiveness and what that means. And what I'm really hearing is we need to come to this understanding that forgiveness is acceptance of what has come to pass, how it cannot be changed, but how we can choose to move forward and how we choose to view the events that took place. So with this, forgiveness to me translates to freedom. So it's like, how can I allow myself to free myself from the pain of this experience, from the pain of what took place, okay? And for some of you, this is going to involve forgiving yourself. And I feel like a lot of us are like, well, I don't feel like there's anything I need to forgive myself for. And that might be the case. But it's like, what about feeling inadequate? Okay, this is something that a lot of people don't think of when they hear forgive yourself. It's like, well, have you forgiven yourself for the high expectations you've put on yourself? Have you forgiven yourself for entering in self-sabotaging patterns in the past, or making mistakes, or, going into the wrong relationships, and like recognizing that everything has held a purpose for you so you can free yourself from any guilt or shame or burden that you're carrying that says, you didn't do things right. Because I am hearing a lot of you hold this story that it's like, well, maybe I could have done something better, or maybe I should have changed my reactions or how things went in the past. But I'm hearing like, no, no, everything happened just as it should have. And to remember your purity, remember that you were love, and that everything happened so you both could learn what you needed to learn in this human experience, okay? And so what I'm hearing, it's like, forgive yourself, free yourself from any stories that are holding you in a pattern of guilt or shame, and allow yourself to feel good again, okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of you withhold yourself from feeling good, hold back from experiencing the good things in life, okay? And with that, it's important that we allow ourselves to really give ourselves what we need, okay? So it's good to feel good. So how often do you feel good? How often do you allow yourself grace? Even in moments when you're feeling upset, even when you're feeling not your best self, how can you be more kind? How can you be more compassionate? Okay? And then coming to this understanding of using your voice where it's needed. Okay, so this is also coming into your mental health and looking after your needs. It's like, where are you needing to stand up for yourself? Where are you needing to say things weren't okay or how you hurt? Okay, use voice, give voice to those emotions. Don't let them harvest anymore, okay? Because I'm hearing a lot of the hurt is harvesting. So it's like, let it out, okay? And use your intuition, okay? Because I'm releasing for each of you, it's going to be different, but you're going to know who this is about, what this is about, what resonates for you, okay? But use your intuition to guide you in how to use your voice. And to remember to stay true to you. So what is it you need to say? And how can you not sugarcoat it? Okay, this is a strong message for some of you. You tend to sugarcoat things. So as an example, if somebody hurts you and you have to go and actually speak to them, I'm seeing that takes a lot. And I'm seeing that when you do speak to them, you're kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to inconvenience you. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want this or that. It's like, no, sometimes you have to say it how it is. And that's what I'm actually hearing. It's like, be true to you, use your voice, allow yourself to speak the truth of how you hurt, because the fact is you hurt, okay? The fact is you weren't okay. And sometimes you need to speak up, okay? So really be mindful of that. So we have this confirmation that things are going to resolve, okay? So how can you come back to peace? How can you come back to harmony, whatever that looks like? And that doesn't always mean that you're going to reconcile completely with someone, that you're going to keep them in your life, that you're going to continue bad treatment, okay? So when you resolve conflict, when you forgive, that doesn't mean things are going to go right back to how they were. It doesn't mean you can't be hurt or have to heal still. You know, take your time, have that compassion for yourself, and really allow yourself to come to that understanding of what forgiveness looks like for you in the current time, okay? In your current reality. But I do see this quickly healing, okay, because we pulled the Arnica card. So Arnica speeds up the healing process. It helps heal wounds where we've been bruised, okay? And where I feel you've been bruised is your heart. So what I'm really getting here is this coordination of the Arnica helping soothe and heal those hurts, okay? And you have the courage to really move forward, okay? This is what this card is coming forward with. And I love how it says, I release the need to be anything other than who I am. I believe in myself and have the courage to fail and succeed. So it's like, we might be really learning how to face conflict at this time. We may be really new to it. We might be uncomfortable with it. But I'm really getting like, you have everything within you to do this and to feel good about it. Feel good about what you're doing, because it's freeing you. It's freeing them. It's clearing the energy. And recognizing that sometimes even when these relationships come to an end, that doesn't mean everything's done, that everything's over. And I'm really getting this encouragement from this card. So something bigger is on the way. So trust that. Trust there's more to come. Trust that there's more beauty to come. You know, life isn't always going to be in this state of conflict and frustration. It's going to move forward, okay? And in the meantime, I'm hearing the advice to focus on service as well, because you are a giver. And I'm really hearing like some of you have been feeling like you don't want to give anymore, you're tired, you're done. But that's why we have the advice of slow down, go slowly, recoup yourself, recoup your energies. But when you're ready, I'm hearing giving back actually fills your cup. Okay, so the people who do appreciate you and it's in your power to give, then give. You know, I'm seeing your words are very impactful and very powerful as well. So how can you use your voice to uplift those around you? And it doesn't have to be a huge undertaking, because I'm really hearing you've done a lot. You have, okay? So own that, know that, nourish your heart, give yourself what you need, but know you can give love, okay? And you have a very strong capacity. You have a huge capacity to give love, more than most people, okay? You have this capacity, like an overflow that is very rare. So I'm hearing that's why you're here, to share that love, that happiness, that joy, and to do so confidently. We have the peacock here. Okay, so know you are beautiful, you are wondrous, you deserve to share yourself. Okay, so don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid. You know, yes, sometimes we're going to meet those takers in our lives, but don't let that stop you from sharing the abundance of yourself. Okay? But really focus on those needs right now. So let's pull an angel number for you guys. Group 2, 768. Angels are encouraging you to open up your heart and mind to new possibilities. There are many roads to happiness and light. Healing and supportive information are being revealed to you at this time. Expand your horizons. Oh, I love this. Okay, so with this, really getting, once again, opening up the heart and mind. So once more, you might have been closed off to new relationships. You might have closed your heart off from receiving love from others. And that's why this forgiving and letting go is so crucial for you guys. So it's like, allow yourself to open up now to the new possibilities for life. Allow yourself to receive love and to give love in that balanced way, okay? So know that there's happiness. Know that there's healing things being revealed to you. Also, you can bring in what's truly meant for you. And I'm really hearing, if you've been waiting on manifestations, it's like, once we clear that space in the heart of all that hurt and we empty that out, we're going to be able to free so much space to welcome in more, to welcome in what we've been asking for, okay? So use this mantra. I'm really hearing it's important you hold your heart and say this regularly. It's good to feel good. I give myself permission to feel good today, okay? Stop beating yourself up over the past. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop withholding yourself from joy because of the circumstances you're currently in, okay? So to answer our main question, should you stay or should you go? I'm really hearing it's like, how can you move forward with love? So if that means, you know, of course this answer is going to be different for everybody. If that means closing a door to a relationship, to a scenario, to the past even, then I'm hearing, yes, it's time to move on. It's time to let go so you can move forward, okay? So if you are someone who chooses to stay in your current situation, I'm hearing, how can you fully forgive so you can fully heal, okay? So whatever this situation is for yourself, focus on your heart, trust that new things are coming. But I'm seeing for the most of you, it's time for that new horizon. It's time for you to move off into your dreams, into what you deserve. And that is truly going to change so much in your life. So that's everything I have for you guys in group 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, let me know below. Sending you all so much love and light. Bye. Hello everybody in group 3. If you guys chose this beautiful healing plant, watercress, then this is your message today. So this beautiful healing plant, the watercress, is all about purification. Watercress is such a dynamic herb and works with so many different functions of the body, even with helping with formation of collagen, helping hair growth, helping detoxification, good for lymphatic, but also really well known for helping with kidney and bladder issues. So cleansing, working as that diuretic for the body. So when anyone's suffering with purging, a lot of those toxins from the system, and especially with the kidneys, with that detoxification process, watercress is extremely beneficial. So this is such a beautiful dynamic herb, and when we're working with its benefits more on a spiritual and emotional level, I'm really hearing it's time to purge and clear. So that's what I'm hearing its purpose is for coming forward for us today. So we're going to keep that in the forefront of our mind as we move into our other cards and other messages today. But we are setting that intention today to get further clarity into, should you stay or should you go? So is it time to move on? Is it time to close off a chapter to move forward? And what messages and guidance can we receive from our spiritual team today to help us through this transitional state? Okay, so let's keep this message of purification in mind as we move forward in our reading. All right, so let's pull some further information. I've been really feeling the herbs and medicinal plants the past while, and I've been really using them in my own routine. So I've been really feeling called to use them more spiritually as well. So we have a beautiful card next of Dandelion, which is Wounded Healer. Okay, so this is the card secondary to, and Dandelion is amazing for helping also cleanse. A lot of people use it for liver cleansing and detoxification, so we're really getting that complementary herbs here, which is amazing. So we're going to keep up that theme. Let me just move some things around. Let's get some more information. Group 3, what else is coming forward? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is too funny. So we have 2 cards, and obviously we have a dominant chakra coming forward, which is the third eye. And the first card, purity. Can't get any better than that. I can't make this up. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. I allow for and embrace purity of mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others to bring about peace in the world. My intention is pure. Okay. And then psychic awareness. I open my third eye and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I see clearly that which comes through my subtle senses to assist the alignment of my will with the divine will. My psychic awareness is sacred, aligned only with the highest good for myself, others, and the planet. I am psychic. Ooh, love that. Okay, I'm going to make a little room for this card on the end. Okay, psychic awareness. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else. Group, woo, my goodness. Okay, a bunch of them wanted to fly out there. Let's try that again. Group 3, okay. Okay, so we have 3 here. Don't feel like we need all 3. We need this middle guy. Life purpose, number 22, and we have the throat chakra. Love, okay. Let's get some more information. Ooh, confidence, yes. Dance. Anything else we need to know? Group 3. Ooh, goodness. Let's try that again. Group 3. Breathe deeply. Wow. So interesting. I've noticed all 3 piles have had this similar theme of slowing down, of breathing, being present. So really make sure you're doing that, my friends. 2 cards here. Transform and awareness. Okay. let's see. Oh yes, I want these guys. Oh goodness. Okay, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Great question. Who can I serve today? Yeah, very similar messages. So interesting. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we got. We have positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Oh, I love that. Okay, so I feel like we've pulled enough to move forward here. So what I'm really getting for you guys in group 3 is a few things. So keeping that question in the forefront of my mind, is it time to stay or go? I'm really getting that there's things that are clearing from your reality, and it feels really good. It's like whatever is not serving you anymore is kind of naturally clearing. Okay, they're showing me water flowing and clearing the way. So it's like allowing that process to naturally unfold, because I'm really hearing it doesn't require work on your end. It's like the universe is making this happen. And there is this energy of almost like rejuvenation with this. So with our watercress, with our dandelion, with the purity card, we're getting so much about allowing ourselves to regenerate, to cleanse, to purge, to restore. Okay, so we have this really key card of, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Okay, so what I'm really hearing is important for you guys. It's like, no matter what is happening, prioritize yourself. Prioritize this purging, prioritize this time to really clear what's not serving, and to give yourself the rest and the air and the fun to really continue this forward, okay? Because you are going through some big transformation, okay? We have this confirmed, and what I'm really hearing we're struggling is our confidence. You know, we're really struggling feeling sure of ourselves, feeling sure of where we're going. And that's why I have this psychic awareness card here, because I'm really feeling the energies come forward in that, where it's like, okay, but we need to trust ourselves. We need to have the awareness of who we are and what we're capable of, okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of you have tremendous gifts, you have tremendous potential, but you really limit yourself. And even though you know you have a strong life purpose here, you kind of get in your own way, okay? And so I'm hearing it's like, drop down into your heart, drop down into the profound love that you have, and allow that to be your motivation for moving forward, okay? Because it's like I'm hearing, don't focus on just what needs to go, but focus on how you can really settle yourself in to who you are and how you want to show up. So I'm really getting this strong energy here to allow yourself to be of service, and allow that confidence to come through service. And then seeing yourself clearly. So having this awareness of who you are, getting this clear picture of who you are meant to be, because I'm really hearing you're undercutting yourself. You do not see yourself the way others do, the way the universe does. You do not see the full picture of your talents and the full spectrum of you, okay? And sometimes you doubt if what you do even matters, okay? We have this encouragement card coming through to say it does, okay? You matter. Every drop of love that you give to the earth, that you give to the universe matters. And the universe wants you to know that they see you, your guides see you, Source sees you and is encouraging you to keep moving forward, okay? So huge encouragement message for you guys. And to know it's okay to take breaks, okay? Because I'm seeing this here too with the breathe. It's like, allow yourself to stop and smell the flowers. Allow yourself to take breaks. You don't need to all be encompassed in what you think you're here to do or what you are here to do. It's like, allow the balance to come and allow yourself to purge, okay? Because once again, your body needs to purge, and purging requires rest. Healing requires rest. So are you resting? Can you take some more time out in your life to prioritize that? Okay, and not to worry, because we have such a beautiful card confirming a positive outcome. So whatever it is you're worried about, whatever it is that you are concerned, it's like, don't put that energy out. It's wasted time worrying. So allow yourself to come back to your center, to come back to who you are, and remember that your attitudes and your thoughts matter, okay? And that's what's going to help you manifest your dreams even quicker and more effectively. So with this reading, we're getting a lot of clarity around moving forward in a positive way and making sure we're putting out those positive vibrations. So that's what I'm really thinking of when I see the dance. It's like, surrender, have fun, put out those positive vibes, because that's all going to help really manifest your future that you desire. Okay, so let's grab you guys an angel number. So if 818, angel guidance is encouraging you to be clear in your heart about how you want your current situation to unfold before you take any further action. So maybe we need to slow down to get this clarity. Maybe we need to go in and go, what is my life purpose? Why am I here? What is it that I feel called to do? So how can you open up your third eye and see past any man-made illusions, even illusions that we've put in place about ourselves, and see to the truth of what it is we're here to do, to what it is we feel called to do, okay? So how can I come closer to joy? How can I allow myself to come more in alignment with who I am? Because the biggest thing that we can do and the biggest impact we can have on this world is really returning to our true state, which is the highest vibration, which is love. Okay, so how can we return to love? How can we allow ourselves to truly partake in those energies every day? Because that's what comes through in the collective. That's what the energy we put out. So I'm really hearing some practical advice. You know, how can I be more in the energy of love? Can I take myself out on a date? Can I spend time with someone who I know loves me, that raises my vibration, that makes me feel good? How can I spend time feeling loved? How can I restore my energy? Like, what does that look like for me? I'm also being shown golden healer quartz. So golden healer quartz is amazing for balancing and bringing harmony and energy to all the chakras, and really helps to heal. So really work with perhaps that crystal as well to restore and balance yourself, because I'm seeing that be super, super helpful for you guys. And that really helps you come back to your wholeness, because I'm seeing some of you be a little fragmented at this time. So it's like, once again, allow yourself enough time to really rest, to really rejuvenate, okay? But yeah, this is mainly what I'm seeing for you guys in group 3. Keep getting more in alignment with yourself. Keep getting more in alignment with your life path, what feels good, what resonates for you, okay? Very important. And with that, you know, our main question, should you stay or should you go? I'm hearing keep moving forward. You're moving in a very positive direction. You are on the right path. You know, don't let little things get in your way, and recognize the little things that are coming up are coming to clear, are coming to heal. So focus on purging what doesn't serve. You know, I'm seeing some of you clear clutter, seeing you clear out your closets, you know, that kind of thing. And allow that natural progression to happen, because this transformation is happening very naturally and organically, and I am hearing it's divinely guided. So just trust the process and keep moving forward, okay? So leave what's no longer feeling good. Let yourself dance and move through that sacred dance of life. Have that confidence in yourself and really focus on service. You know, who can I help? How can I become more in alignment with my light working abilities? How can I see myself fully for who I am? And I'm seeing that really make a positive impact. So that is all I have for you guys in group 3. I hope you enjoyed this little reading, and I'm sending you all so much love and light. Bye-bye.